yard man.
I could take a levels when it forward to Kevin Durant. You mentioned Harden, you mentioned Russ and the triple doubles with Jokic. And the last piece of the old time OKC puzzle is Kevin Durant and him gone out Phoenix now. The man name is trash, bro. I didn't know this from the start. I did tell him to say, oh, the man them defense not good enough. KD not playing enough defense. Bradley Beal was overrated and I'm just gonna say it's a while though. When I say overrated, I mean it mean what it means still, but no disrespect. So obviously, and them not have enough defense. So it's like them have a terrible record. Like what the hell? Only thing.
Yo, Fox. I know Wolf. Fox, yeah,
Yeah. Nice reality. Let me tell you where them rank right now.
Bro, the only just kind of vexed the KD, one of my favorite players too.
Absolutely.
Bro, they are ranked lower than the Mavericks, which are riddled with injuries. All of the Mavericks' best players are injured. They are somehow ranked below them.
Mm-hmm.
They might be deserving of some disrespect, you know what I mean? I might have to go to this.
Devin Booker, KD, Bradley Beal, like the man, them supposed to be some monsters. But it's not clicking. It's not clicking.
And then them have the yard man too.
I feel like they don't have a proper leader.
No, Richards a play for.
Nick Richards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what
we get minutes now, so even more reason for we to pinpoint what's going on with this team. Why this team has Kevin Durant, and to me, I rate Bradley Beal, but the man is close to being washed. Very close, if not there. Even though you will have good games, he's very close, but you know.
And Devin Booker looks like he must have empty scoring.
What do you think it is about like a Bradley Beal that would lean towards you saying wash? Like
injuries.
Beat him in the eye test. The eye test. I watch, you know, brother, the man them know someone watch basketball, bro. I say Bradley Beal, I try take people on one and try to beat him, man, and he's not doing it. And then I'm also thinking that his 3-point percentage is probably not that high now. So you're trying to tell me now him not shooting threes at that, and then him can't beat him, man, one-on-one. Bradley Beal never used to need no screen to beat him, man, and get space and penetration and make defenses collapse. And that's why I think it's happening. Defenses are not collapsing on this team with good shooters. They don't have a good point guard. They're lacking a consistent big man before Nick Richards reached to that level. But to me, when the Suns lost Ayton, it's a huge deal, brother. Losing Ayton, who I think was a good defensive player, had an offensive game.
Yeah.
Now
that they're missing that. And they're missing a point guard. They actually need a really good point guard. And then that can work.
Like, so you feel like they need like a consistent big man and point and true point guard.
True point guard.
Them have Devin Booker listed as a point guard for them, which is crazy.
Playing points. So I think that's also taken away from what Devin Booker do, which is him handling the ball so much.
Yeah, he should be a shooter.
Yeah, bro, Devin Booker like to run around screens and pop shots, man. That's what Devin Booker like to do. He can dribble, he can be straight, but what we're talking about him or who is the backup? Tyus Jones or something?
I think it revealed that a lot of empty calories going on when it comes to Booker, Beal, and Durant. I think Durant's legacy getting called into question by a lot of people. I mean, you already seen it on the whole basketball verse on YouTube, social media. People calling Durant into question, you know? They're looking like, oh, yo, Steph give you 2 rings and shit. So... I'm not like look away, and I kind of lean in towards that conclusion now.
You also saw what do you call it? The Grizzly. What's that player on the Grizzlies? The young
youth.
Some young players, some young young player on the Grizzlies
No,
walk up to Durant like, yo, like he must have like if I was going to guess, I would have probably say, yo, you wash now. It's me. I'm
You
him.
wash.
What if that you
Oh
did
my
say?
God.
What did you say? You wait, where Lee gone?
Lee drop. Lee, I forgetting signal accurate.
I say, yo, KD, you washed. I'm him.
That's something like that. Was I mean, I think it was something close to that at least. You know what I mean? That make him not say him now back down. You know what I mean?
Clearly, yeah.
So the youth them now back down from KD. Them now seem as scary
can't
as
believe
him used to look.
man could have tried Page KD like that. Legendary ball player like KD. Actual.
No, but why I think he said Lee before he jumped off a while ago. I said he went up to KD and said, yo, you wash now. I'm him.
Nah, but no man, no.
Yeah. Him definitely never had a back down from KD, you know?
You could have never, brother. You could have never.
KD's supposed to be scary, Slim Reaper.
KD's supposed to slap the man in the face if the man says something wild like that.
KD hold off because, you know, the charges, you know, the fees.
But that's why I feel away. Like I feel like, no, I actually think KD need to go somewhere better for him. Before man run go Golden State, the man need to find another team go run to now.
Yeah, bro. I need for end him career on a higher note. Like, for real.
Join the Lakers and play with Brown. That's the only thing. But it'll make him look weak.
Again, he might forget it a different way.
Bro, to me, KD not weak, man. KD forward to Brooklyn and almost get Brooklyn a championship. I can't forget.
I don't think KD is weak, but I just think I reimagining him as in the GOAT debate.
Huh? Lee, how almost get Brooklyn a championship? That's what
the year that Milwaukee won the championship. The Brooklyn Nets could have.
Bro, never almost nothing, bro. He lost in the Eastern Finals.
Ask me a question. Can I explain?
Wait, no, but I'm saying your explanation is that it should be that he lost.
That year?
He lost in the Eastern
semis.
Yeah. Then, what the hell are you even talking about? It's not the Eastern Finals. It was
that he almost beat the Milwaukee Bucks if it wasn't for his toe on the line. And if his toe wasn't on the line, we would have beaten the Milwaukee Bucks, who were then the NBA Finals that year. I'm just saying, without Kyrie, without injured James Harden, and it was KD. And nobody couldn't tell me the man. If we go back to
but he lost now.
Yeah, he lost though, but that show me that he's not a punk. Show me.
No, he's not a bum. That's what I'm saying. I'm reimagining how I view KD in the GOAT debate. I no longer see him on the level of a Steph, LeBron, or a James Harden, who can consistently bring you at least to the semis or final or Western Finals. You know, as the number one. You get me? I don't see KD as that person anymore. Unless he has significant help. Like, having a Russ or a Steph and all that type of stuff. So having significant help. So he's a good one. He's like on Kyrie tier then in terms of number one options. He's like a 1B. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him as 1A anymore. I see him as like a 1B. Because of what's going down.
That's major talk.
Who's the number one option in Phoenix right then? 1A is Booker.
It's KD. No, it is KD. It is KD. That's why them where them at. That and the other reasons that you listed, like no point guard, no big man. Those other things.
So you think KD is the head honcho over there, not Booker?
Yeah, I think he's the number one.
Yeah.
Okay. But that I think that maybe
I kind of was under the impression that it was more,
Booker team.
Yeah, but more Booker team. So I kind of already resigned to the fact that KD is
Booker
not
can run a team, a winning team.
not as
No
a point.
disrespect to Booker.
I think it's
Yeah,
Booker
but
team.
especially as a
Sorry, not to cut, but I think it's Booker team because he's the Phoenix, like OG. I guess in a way now, but but KD is the number one scoring option.
Yeah,
but it's still Booker team.
But that dude will still drop 70 on a random game, which is insane to me.
Yeah, so, no, Booker can get
Booker. I think Booker is possibly more overrated than Beal. I think Booker might be more overrated than Beal. I think.
So but I seen Devin Booker play defense for USA, and I say, yo, this dude actually can lock in, and I see him hit clutch shots, and I tell myself, yeah, this guy is a good player. He can bench and Edwards for minutes on end. He can bench Jason Tatum for minutes on end. I think Booker is a top level talent, honestly. Probably there's even more going on in Phoenix, like they need better coaching or something. Because looking at the talent, yes, minus the Bradley Beal thing, with KD and Devin Booker, they don't really have any other recognized players or stars. So they need more help. Bro, we're talking about a Western Conference where
them have decent players.
The worst team have Jimmy Butler and Draymond? Like I feel
Bro, we don't know more than 3 players on any team. Most teams you're gonna have 3 good players and then you have a whole bunch of role players. We can't give them any excuses. This was a team that everybody was expecting last year to be a contender. Like, cause what you're saying would make sense if they were at least in playoff contention. My brother, they are ranked 11th. They are ranked below the Mavericks that fully injured. Yeah, I thought most of them need more help. Mavericks have lost all the help and still outperforming them.
In terms of Suns,
even the Kings rank above them, and the Kings trade off De'Aaron Fox. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
them record only slightly better than the Trailblazers on the Spurs.
Yeah, Suns right
There's
now.
There's no excuse in that.
The medium well, they're about to be cooked.
Yeah. So everybody under the microscope, even KD them. And
yeah, bro, I can't leave any of them off of the chopping block when your performance this bad. If it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you're making it, yeah, 9th. Yeah, 9th, maybe 8th. Come all have some fire for the Clippers too, because they're not 8th right now. That's crazy.